Good morning, I'm Jacob Leonard, and you're watching BNN. Our top story today is the current rising price of flour in France, and how it could possibly affect King Louis V and his rule over the weakened French Empire. We say this is due to recent reactions from the people of France, and how violent they can truly be. More on this from our field reporter, Donovan.
Thank you, Jacob. The reason behind the rising price of flour is this major famine. To try to solve the famine problem, King Louis tried to reform the economy. Didn't exactly understand what he had to do, or didn't actually understand the problem in any way. The rising price of flour had a chain reaction of rising price of bread and bread products, which is basically the cheapest and most reliable food source in France. But the rising price is also angering the general public. It's having very negative effects on how things are being run. Now we go to a baker whose store was recently raided because a band of peasants believed that he was hoarding away bread and or flour away from them. So, sir, how would you describe the attack?
They were like animals. They had been scratching at me and punching me, telling me to give them all of my inventory, or they would be forced to take action. I knew what they meant by take action, so I had to give them everything I had. Regardless of that, they still demand over half of my store and knocked me unconscious with sticks and fists. Now I am here trying to fix the damage, but I am too poor to replace anything that was stolen.
Wow, that sounds awful, and things are going to continue to be this bad, and probably worse for a while, unless the king and queen do something about it. Personally, I do not think that they will neglect the third state as they always do. Wait, I'm getting word from our sources that there is a riot at the Bastille right now. We're going to our field reporter, Donovan Baker, for the live report.
Well, as we can see, almost the entire French third class is storming the fort for guns, munitions, and other forms of weaponry. I'm going to see if I can catch an interview with one of the rioters and try to get an interview. Excuse me, sir. Why are you storming the Bastille? Ha! That. Ow!
I said you
Back
shouldn't
to you,
do it
Jacob.
upstairs.
One of the main reasons this is happening is because the Third Estate was voted out once again at the Estates General. This was rather conflicting, and after a short break, the Third Estate found out that they were locked out of the meeting room by the First and Second Estate. This pushed them past the limit of reasonable actions. They all marched down to a random room, which later turned out to be a tennis court. And in there, they created the tennis court oath, which gave power to the people. But they knew it wouldn't be as easy as making an oath, so they started to rebel against the First and Second Estate. And since no rebellion can be accomplished without lots of firepower, they decided to attack the one place they knew had guns and gunpowder. The rebels were going to storm the French Bastille. Now to Donovan, who is currently in the midst of all the chaos. How's it going down there, Donovan?
Well, it's pretty gory down here, Jacob. Dozens of guards are falling left and right. You can barely see the ground, there are so many weapons and bodies. I'm keeping my guard up, though. I'm not getting hit again. Nope. Ow! Really?
Well, that's gotta hurt. Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure to tune in next time on BNN.